All right, it's been a while and it's about to rain. As soon as I get everything set up, I hear thunder and lightning. I haven't shot this gun in a while. This is the 25 caliber Challenger Pro that I currently have for sale on eBay, and it's on my website at Big Bopper Air Guns at bigbopper.bigcartel.com. I'm just going to show you what it can do here. You only have to fill this gun up to 3,000 psi. That's because the regulator cannot go over 3,000 psi. You can fill it up to 4,500, but the regulator, by factory recommendation, says do not go over 3,000 psi. So, I'm not even going to tether it right now because it's at 3,000. Let me show you what you get for 1,500 bucks. I actually got it discounted right now down to $14.50 on eBay right now with the monstrum scope. That's a 32. That's a 5x25 by 56 monstrum scope, by the way. Carbon fiber CV Life bipod. Of course, you got your laser, your flashlight, and this charges your phone on the go. So we're going to go ahead and try the GTOs and the Apollo. All right, it's been a while. It's been a couple of months because I had my car overheated on me and ended up having to replace everything under the sun. Ooh, it's been a while. Man, it is so hot and humid in Florida. Be lucky if we get any readings. Here we go. First shot.
There's not a better deal anywhere than what I'm offering for $1,400 to get this much value.
This comes with 11 round magazine. I only have one. Here we go. Fire in the hole. All right. 3, 2, 1. I bet we didn't get a reading, did we? Damn it. But you heard how loud it was.
That was incredibly loud, and you could tell that was well over 1,400 feet per second.
On the money. All right, since we're not getting any readings, I'm going to try the Apollos. These are my slugs. They look like little fishing weights. Same spot. See if the laser's on.
Big difference in sound and speed.
This gun is by far the most powerful 25 caliber in the world. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a reading. Nice pellet on pellet. Come on, give me one reading. Here we go. These bullets are probably screaming.
34 grain should be subsonic, but not for this gun. It's pushing this well over 1,100 feet per second.
Oh, we got 1134. We got a reading that time. Let's see where we're at. 2,800 psi, barely even breaking a sweat, and we're pushing 33 grain pellets at 1,133 feet per second. Here's another one. Let's see if we can get another reading. mean, that's breaking the sound barrier, and the silencer's doing its job.
If you enjoy shooting like I do, going with these light 25 caliber guns, you could shoot all day at 3,000 PSI and save a lot of money on air.
Damn, that was deadly. Dead center. All right, going back to the 33 again. I wish I could get a reading on that one, but I promise you that one was smoking. All right, I'm gonna try something else.
Now I'm taking off the moderator, and let's hear the difference in sound with these 33.98 grain Apollos. Now you still have my carbon fiber shroud sleeve that's going to actually insulate the sound a little bit.
Let's see what the difference is. See, that silencer was doing pretty good. I guarantee you that's well over 1,100 feet per second. Man, I wish I could get freaking readings. Got one reading so far. Scared me. Error. I don't want to waste these bullets. They're all going to the same hole. We pick a different bullseye. Ah, this thing has barely scratched the surface. I wanted the 50 grains. 60 grain. All right, we're gonna save that one for when we can get a reading. All right, here comes the 33 grain, and I'm gonna take it inside before it rains on me. Last shot. Feels so much better out here now. Actually, one more. Oh, trigger. Here we go. Six 60 ounces. Let's try one more. Last one. Trigger test. You can see it zeroed out. Here we go. $57 ounces. Come on. There we go. Woo. I hope we don't get a tornado coming. All right, I got it on pounds now. Here we go. £3, 26 ounces. All right, let me get inside before a tornado drops on my head. we'll resume this review when we can get some readings. But this gun is for sale right now on eBay and at bigbopperairguns.bigcartel.com. And if you feel more comfortable going through eBay, I have a 100% CSI rating there. So when I sell you something, I tell you what it can do, I promise you it'll do it. And you'll be really happy, because there ain't a 25 caliber out there. This is the AEA Challenger 25 caliber Pro with the B&B package. That's everything you see here with the carbon fiber barrel, the upgraded carbon fiber wrapped Terry from Buck and Rails moderator. This comes with two different cover shrouds. Let me show you. We also have this black and yellow, which will replace the original shroud that's underneath this, because there's a CNC one that's made out of the same material the gun is underneath the carbon fiber. So you want the total silentness, or the most quietest shot possible, this is the setup you want to go with. This is going to be for light competition shooting. This is going to take a couple ounces off the weight, because you're going to be removing the metal shroud and replacing it with this, with a couple O-rings on the end. It'll give you a nice snug fit. Also, we've got carbon fiber handle that I've added, top and bottom. You have the 5 by 25 by 56 monstrum scope. Now I'm doing this two different ways. Either I'm selling the gun by itself, or I'm selling it as a package deal with the 80 cubic foot tank. And this is a 1996 Catalina. I have all the gear that goes with it. So if you want to tether it with a long tether, I have that as well. You could literally shoot all day, and this gun is tuned to a whopping 3,000 psi. That means do not go over 3,000 psi, because the regulator is, by the manufacturer specs, says do not go over 3,000. You might could go to like 305, 310, but don't go over 3,000. So if you want to keep the gun healthy for years to come, keep it at this. Plus, you could shoot for a lot longer. If you've been shooting PCPs, you know how hard it is to maintain 4,500 psi. So this gun will beat any gun out there that shoots 4,500 psi with just 3,000 psi, period. There's not a gun out there that can compete with this one right now. I tried to do a video today to show you. I only had one reading with the 33 grain Apollos, and the Apollo was pushing 1,135 feet per second on like the 7th shot. So I wish I would have got the rest of them, but unfortunately it was a cloudy day and I couldn't get a good reading. But we're going to resume this review later. But I just haven't shot this gun in a couple months because I've been working on my car, unfortunately. So now that I've got that all taken care of, we're back to pushing PCP air guns again. And if you want the best, the most powerful PCP air rifles on the planet, go to Big Bopper Air Guns at .bigcartel.com. That's bigbopperairguns.bigcartel.com. And if you don't feel comfortable going there, I have it on eBay right now at $1,400, $1,600 with the scuba tank. And you get a gun that could shoot 120 foot-pounds of energy in a 25 caliber. It could push these pellets over 1,450 feet per second. I mean, I'm shooting the 33 grains at 1,200 feet per second at full power. What 25 caliber out there that can do that with a 33 grain? There's none of them out there that I've seen so far. If there are, they're super highly modified. And this is nothing but a factory gun with my special tune that I do to it to get it to this power. So there's nothing extra added other than the carbon fiber shroud cover, the carbon fiber handle. All this was custom made. The top of the line scope and this spotlight right here is awesome. It has a USB hookup for your cell phone. It has a USB and a C charger, I believe, right here. Where's it at? It's
supposed to be waterproof right there. And here, let's flip it over for now. All right. As you can see, you've got plenty of cable to do tethering if you want to do bench shooting like I do. I like to do competition shooting, and this gun has got all the bells and whistles to compete. Now, when I'm shooting top speeds like this, you're not going to see pellet on pellet accuracy. You got to bring it down to 800, 900 feet per second, and then you'll see pellet on pellet. But you could still get groups like this with shooting 1400 feet per second with these supersonic bullets. I mean, if you're shooting subsonic like this 33 here, I mean, I'm still shooting at almost 1200 feet per second. So I think I did 1207 was the max, and it's on one of my videos somewhere. You'll have to look it up on my channel. Go to BigBopperAirGuns.com. I'm sorry, Big Bopper Air Guns on YouTube, and you'll see the videos that I've done so far. But this is the laser, and this monstrum scope. That is a nice scope, super clear, and it is a 56 magnification, 5 by 25 by 56. That's like one of the biggest ones you can get. So, also I do have the soft spring and one mag to go with it. You do have tools that I've added that you can, if you want to do some of your own tinkering. So this is the size tool that you'll need, and I'll also throw in some extra ammo, some heavy ammo to go with it if you're interested. But I really prefer to do a home delivery. So if you want to come here and pick it up so I don't have to ship this scuba tank, I'll save you some money if I can. Look me up online at bigbopper.airguns@gmail.com if you want to email me personally, or call me at 386-983-5985. That's 386-983-5985. Leave me a voicemail, and I will follow up with you if this is the gun you want, and we'll put a deal together. I look forward to hearing from you, and look forward to seeing your comments. Have a good one.